Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. What a day it's been on the markets. We are still red in the studio, but we've been buying down lower and lower and lower and lower in those averages all day long. I love the red days. This is where you prepare for the green days. This is what it's all about. The green days, what do? Nothing. Just sit and watch it all grow. It's the red days where you actually do the work. Do the research, look at the balance sheets, see what is going on, make decisions, and protect your money. It's very easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Let's get straight into our show. See who's here. Stephen Lewandowski, number one, straight away off the bat. Welcome to you, Stephen. Henrik from Denmark is here as well. Wonderful to see you, Henrik. Great stuff. Let's bring the information on the screen. You've got that now. Click subscribe and ring the bell. If you're new here, make sure that you have rung the bell. That way you'll be notified about breaking news as it happens. And always smash the like button every time you come in if you want to see more of my content. If you don't like my content, tap the down like and you won't be shown my content anymore. That's how it works. Welcome everybody over there on TikTok. How are you? Let me share with everybody, all my TikTok audience. This is how I can do it. If I go and search for me, you'll find me here. And now I can go live and you'll see there. That's what my TikTok audience are looking at. They're looking at the screen at the side of me, as you can see. In a couple of seconds, guys, you'll be on our YouTube screen. That's where the main show is. And you can see that's where they are right now. And if you tap the likes, you'll be shown on the screen right now, and everybody on YouTube and X and Rumble will be able to see you, and that'll be wonderful. We've got a nice audience just starting to come in now to TikTok, so thank you very much indeed. If you click the little star, can you see the little star above my head? It's the subscription star. If you subscribe to my channel, there's a star just there. If you click the star, then once you do that, you will actually be exclusive. And I will provide content just for you, answer your questions, members only live streams and stuff like that. And it supports the channel as well. So there you go. All right, let's get straight back into our trades and welcome everybody to the show. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. So where are we so far? Now, tonight we are covering, we wasn't going to do it, but the poll said no, don't. No one's interested in what do you call it? Meta. If I share with you our poll, if you want the link for the poll, TikTokers, click the link up here and you can find it. You can take part in all our polls. Meta earnings tonight. We'll cover it live. Did you do the greatest trade ever? There's the information. There's the video that went out about Meta. And no, 60% did not do the trade. Some did. But we also asked you whether you wanted me to cover Meta earnings tonight. Oh, it's changed now. 52 votes have said yes. Should I cover it? Well, I am covering it because our gold member of our channel requested it. So Jose requested it. So we will be doing the earnings tonight. So let me share with you the link so you can go straight there. Here is the link. Let me refresh it. Straight after hours. Here is the link for the Meta earnings tonight. Here it is. I'll give it to you in the main chat now so you can see it. You can tap a like on it and join Mark Zuckerberg, who is my guest on my show. I love saying that. Here is the Meta earnings. So if I give it to you right now, here is Meta earnings. Okay. I'll put it there for you. I'll pin it to the top so it will be there all the way through the show. You can be the first person to leave a like and a comment should you wish to do so. And I will also give that. If anybody wants that link to Meta earnings tonight, we're covering that. Click on the link up there, guys, in the profile. Join us on YouTube. Say I'm from TikTok and I'll give you the link. All right. Okay, let me go over to our Rumblers and give you the link as well. Here we go. Let's refresh the screen and bring it on in. Here we go. So let's drop it on in. There is the link. if you want to join me for the Meta earnings tonight. Fantastic. Great stuff. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. All right. You all right, Leah? I heard a crash in the background. Leah's okay. That's okay. Davidas, thank you very much for your subscription. Thank you very much for joining the family. Excellent stuff. Welcome to you. All right. Seth Houston. Hi all. Stephen Lewandowski. Hi, Henrik. Mark and Martin. Hi, Seth. Wonderful stuff. Welcome in everyone. Crags here. Over there on TikTok, if you want to get your name on the screen, just come into the link up here into YouTube and you can join us. Right. Okay. We are ready to go. Let's go through our positions. Now, Virgin Galactic. Remember last night, I put a video out about it and explained it. I bought at 153, sold at 154, got out. I kept my original 4,000 shares. I've had several comments today saying, why have you sold all your shares? People not paying attention to the videos, just looking at thumbnails, not actually reading anything. I have not sold all my Virgin Galactic. I've got the same many shares as I had before. I just added 4,000 at 153 with the intention of selling them at 160 to make a profit. I did make a profit at 154. However, I knew it was going to go lower today before it would go higher. So I got out, but I kept my 4,000 shares. Nothing has changed. So there you go. Hey, Martin, what's your opinion on buying BLDR? Signor Piloto Holt, how are you? At 1570 before next week's earnings, it had a bit of a crash today. Yes, and I've started buying it again. As you can see, I've started buying it again, and I'm only down 1.57%. Yes, I like it down here. This is where I like to buy it. So yes, I am buying it again. And yes, I'm absolutely in at this price. Absolutely in at this price. So there you go. I like it. I've bought it. And the rest is up to you. But yeah, I like it and I bought it. Hi, Senor, says Stephen Lewandowski. Advice to anyone new to the stock market. Never touch the Virgin brand. Hey. It's not just Virgin Galactic, is it? It's Virgin Orbit, Virgin... what was the other one? Not Virgin Cola, the one that recently went bust. Wasn't Virgin Orbit. Before that, it was Virgin. What was before Virgin Orbit? Can someone remind me? What was before Virgin Orbit? It was the tunnel. Virgin Tunnel, Virgin Tube, Virgin something. Could someone remind me what that was? But that went bust as well. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Hi, Crag, Stephen, Henrik. Let's bring all our members in. 43 members now. We have members in 43 countries. We gained another member today. Mark Saxby became a member as well. Very nice indeed. New low after new low. This is crazy. It's down more than even Funware in the last 3 months. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's actually making money on the flights. It's beyond ridiculous now. It's under the cash value. It makes no sense whatsoever. If we look at the market cap now, and we refresh the screen just to make sure it refreshes. Sorry about the flare there. Let's have a look. We are now at valuation. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. Sometimes I struggle to see it. Let's have a look. Average volume 9, 8 today. Here we go. Market cap, 525 million, $500 million for a rocket company. It sounds like, well, some people have houses worth $1 million, right? 500 houses, you buy a rocket company. Doesn't make much sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense. It's oversold. There's no doubt about it. It's knowing when to buy the next level. That's the trouble. But I knew it was going to go down. I could just tell from the words I'm getting on, all the information I'm getting in the background. I just knew it was going to go down. So I bought at 153, sold at 154, protect $4,000. Otherwise, I would have been down about $2,000 today, rather than 700, rather than 685, which I am right now. So anyway, Did the right thing, even though some people don't understand that. Hi all, I'm ready to buy another 1,000 shares of Space. Yeah, I'm sort of eyeing it up now as well. I'm eyeing it up at 144. How many shares of Space do you have now? MSK. I'm back at 4,000 again. I bought it last night with you. I bought at 153, sold at 154. I made a small profit to lower my averages, to post a tax loss. Remember, I'm selling the 160s, if that makes sense. I'm sure you understand that. And now I want to buy it back again. Thanks, Martin. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Zach. I made a video out. Did you not watch it earlier? I explained it as I did it. That's how bust it went. No one can figure out the name. Yeah. What was it? It was, what was the brand? What was the company before Virgin Orbit? It was, a tube, a tunnel. So annoying. Not Virgin Orbital, was it? Virgin, what was it? Can anyone remember the name of the company, the Virgin company before Virgin Orbit that went bust? Can't remember the name of it now. Anyway, yeah. Hi, Stephen Lewandowski. Hi, Stephen. Zach say, MSK, what price? Me and Stephen Lewandowski, it's me and MSK bought at 153 and 154. I think Hyperloop. Thank God for that. I can finally move on in my life. I can finally move on. Yes, Hyperloop. Thank you very much. Senor Paladel Holt. I was going absolutely bonkers then. Anyway. Yeah, MSK bought 154. I bought at 153. I sold at 154. Okay. That's what's the average price, Sax8? Reminder about backtest. I asked about this morning. Oh, yes. Reminder about backtest. I asked about this morning. Digital Bridge, DBRG. DBRG. Let me see if it's available, first of all, on Robinhood. It has to be available on Robinhood to me to share, everybody. DBRG. Yes, it is. Okay, we can do it. DBRG. All right, DBRG. And we're going to do a back test for loud work. If you are one of my members, we can have a full back test for you. It takes about 10 minutes. It's not entertaining. It's not supposed to be fun and silly. It's we're not having fun. We're just giving you information. And we're going to do that for loud work in a minute. So I'm just going to favorite your comments to bring you back in again. I feel like you've got 100,000 shares, MSK. Sounds like that, 6,500. Hyperloop, there's our issue solved. What's the average? What? Hyperloop went bankrupt. Oh my God, no. It was a great technology. Yes. The Virgin brand doesn't do that well, does it? Right, we're lining up some information for one of our members. Let's just go through all our positions. I'm creating, a tighter wedge here. It's tightening up, look. It's interesting. Now then, for those of you that understand trading and investing, as all my members do, in fact, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun for a moment. Let's turn off the members only and invite the world in. This will be interesting. Always interesting. We had some fun with it this morning. So here we go. And there we go. It's open to the public. Let's see what happens. Anything can happen now. We've opened the gates of hell right now. Here we go. So let's see what happens today. I'm dropping my average big time today, 144. Yes. Right then, let me prepare this back test. For one of our members. Okay. Now then, it was DBRG, Digital Bridge Corporation. Group, I beg your pardon. And 1991. Let's go 1992 because we don't want the initial pop from the IPO or loss. We want to sort of balance it out a little bit. 10,000, and we're just preparing it now. DBRG, 100% of my portfolio, yeah. And then VU, the S&P 500, 100% of my portfolio. $10,000 in 1992 to 2023. Analyze that, and let's have a look. Okay. All right. Okay, we have it up on the screen. Let's have a little look. Right, we are prepared. We are making preparations. Here we go. Okay, so we're ready to go. It's okay. We'll all be in profit soon. I like one thing about Virgin Group is that they work on technology which no one else is working. Virgin work on crazy ideas like rocket engines, plane, Hyperloop, plus aeroplane, launch, space rocket. They do. I'll give you that. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about that. Yeah, indeed. Right, certainly the riskier end of the market. Right, we're getting ready now. We are looking to, let me go through all my positions and then we're going to do a back test for one of our members. Welcome all our guests over on TikTok. We've got a good audience tonight. How are you all doing? My overall portfolio is down at 1.41. Virgin Galactic, which is actually not much considering we are down so much on Virgin Galactic. This is why I protected my portfolio. It's very easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. I am very close to buying some shares of Virgin Galactic at this price. We often get a pop after hours on Thursday. Let me just have a little look. Whether I should add to this position here. Let's see if the average goes down from 10% down to 8.5%. I've bought back in on Virgin Galactic. Not bought back in, added. All right, we've just added 1,000 shares. Our average is now 157. So we'll put that out as a video. So yes, I have just bought more at 144. Okay, we've been following this all day at this level. There we go. Just bought more Virgin Galactic at 144, 1,000 shares. My average is now 157. And I feel comfortable with that. Mainly because I've done so well on everything else today. So there we go. Just bought more Virgin Galactic at 144. We'll keep a close eye on that, but it's now time to do a back test. What do you think of that? Let me just Martin, I had to sell my 4,000 shares at a slight loss because my accountant contacted me today for VAT, and I've had quite the quarter, so the VAT this quarter is quite substantial. Now that makes sense. Virgin Group always give great technology experiences to customers, but not great experience to their investors. Correct. No, MSK, that's perfectly understandable. I will announce that online. Let's, okay, here we go. This is how I'll do it, and then we'll do the back test, okay? So I've just bought another 1,000 shares at 144. SPCE. Just bought, let's zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. 1,000 shares of SPCE Virgin Galactic at 144. We are dramatically undervalued now. We are dramatically undervalued now. Good luck to all. Okay, and we'll put my tag in there. There you go. And there it is. Just bought another 1,000 shares. Post that on StockTwits. If I could give you the link to StockTwits, I'd like all of you, because I deal with an army of shorters and fraudsters and a whole group of people over there, and I'd love your support on StockTwits. Just to comment on my post and leave a like to it if you want to, just because it would be just nice to read something positive. Every day I post what I'm doing, and I'm just constantly attacked from shorters and those trying to discredit what we're doing with Virgin Galactic. So I'm going to post you the StockTwits post in a minute, and I would love everyone just to take the moment to comment on it or leave a like or whatever. It would be a nice change to see the positive comments about investing. So let me post that as well on X. And then we'll do our back test. We've got a back test to do for one of our members. Okay, there we go. My average is now 157. Okay, let me give everybody the link. Okay. Just posted it on my page as well. Do all those things. And we've just bought in a little bit more. Okay, let me give you the link now to StockTwits. I'd love you to copy link to post. Here we go. Here is my StockTwits. I'll give it twice so it stands out in the chat. There you go. If you wouldn't mind, it'd be nice to see if anyone comments on that, rather than all the negativity I get every day from those people who live and breed, I'd say is the word, on StockTwits. There is the link there. I've given it to my Rumblers as well. And there you go. Right. I think we are done with that. Now it's time to leave that alone. We've lowered our average from 10 to 8. And I didn't buy it 4,000 again. I wasn't going to double my position. I would do that at $1, but I will hold it there for the minute. That'll do for me. Right, we are due a nice bounce, and I'm sure we'll get it on the earnings. I think everyone's going to be quite surprised, but we shall see. Right. Virgin Group always gives reading space market cap is below 500 million now plus, but they have $1 billion reserve. Amazing. Space is undervalued. Now time to buy. Absolutely agree. 100%. It's why I just did. It's why I'm holding. But you see now why I bought at 153, sold at 154, and then bought back lower. That's good management, right, of your portfolio. Anyway, obvious thing to do. Okay. No one engaged with me on StockTwits. Is nobody on there? Oh, there we go. Yes, I have. Thank you very much. Let me share with you. Thank you very much. I got. That's nice. It's nice to see some positive reinforcement there. We got 3 likes there. Lovely. Thank you for that, guys. Very nice of you. Appreciate it. Every day it's just the dross of it all, and it's nice to see something positive. Right. Okay, let's do a back test. Now, this is something we do for members. We are actually, you are able to chat with me. It's members is turned off at the moment in the chat if you want to do that. My portfolio is breaking out as well by the looks of things. The overall portfolio starting to break out. Anyway, this is what we're going to do. And just before we do that, let's bring in the likes. Here we go. Tap the like button. Let's see how many we can get on the screen. Every time you join the show, only 50% of people are able to engage. They're not signed in on YouTube for some bizarre reason. 40 watching, so 20% would be 50. Sorry, 50% would be 20. We've got 22, which is great. Our show gets 99.5% up likes, which is wonderful. But if you like the show, tap the like button just there, look. And it helps the stream, it shares it out to more people, and you're more likely to be shown my content going forward. If, however, you don't like my content, and that's absolutely fine, I might not like you, no problem at all. And in fact, there's quite a few people on Stock Quits I don't have much time for. So please, please do tap the down like button. You won't be shown my content anymore, and that would be great. You'll get to see what you want to see. I won't have you annoying me, and everybody will win. So tap the like or the down, like I don't mind what you do, just do something. 26, fantastic. That is way over the 50% now. 38 will be 19. Yeah, we've done 26. We're really, really good. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed, folks, for that. Appreciate it very much indeed. All right, let's do our back test. Our guest has been waiting long enough. And we need to do that right now. All right. Thank you ever so much. Let's go back to here. Please, money at 143. Still waiting. Why are you bothered about 140? Oh, there you go. It'll go 143. So it just went to 142. It might have to move 2 cents, though, because the halves, the market maker needs to have something. So if you want 143, it might need to go to 141. For you to get it, but anyway, it might partially execute, but I don't see the concern. If you're interested at this price, whether it's 142, 141, 139, what difference does it make? If you're buying it, you're expecting it to go up a 10x from here, so who cares? Anyway, good luck to you. I'm here, but an urgent care center. Oh, look at this. Hang on, folks. I'm here, but at an urgent care center. Have bad pain in abdomen. I'll be okay. This is awful. This is one of our original members, winner of the best trophy, been here the longest time. It's our dear friend Mike. Mike is not very well. He's at an urgent care center with pains in his abdomen. Right, just before we do our back test, everybody, you ready? Here we go. Get well, Mike. Every single person. Mike is one of our dear friends, one of my friends, and he's in the chat. He's in an urgent care hospital with pain. Get well, Mike. He's been here every show. He supports everything. He supports my music channel. He's a winner of the best trophy 2 years in a row, and we don't want to hear of Mike not very well. That makes me feel upset, actually. I don't like hearing any of the members, any of the family being not well. So everybody copy and paste, spam the channel. It's the one time I ask you to spam the channel. So do it. I'm going to try and beat everyone. See? Let's see who can spam it the most. I got the skills. You can't beat me. There we go. Get well, Mike. Stephen Lewandowski's done it. Craig's done it. MSK's done it. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate that a lot. And we don't want to hear that. Got 1,000 at 143. Yeah, nice. Feel better, man. Seth. Imagine space giving its $1 billion a dividend. The stock will go 3x. How on earth a company having $1 billion in cash reserve plus $3 billion in assets worth only $500 million? Why? Yes, exactly. It's been shorted. The short squeeze we talked about is not on at the moment, but it will start to build again if it continues like this. I just can't buy any more. I've got 12,000 shares. I just have to hold now. I bought 30 Enphase shares though. Very good. So did I. Get well soon, Mike. Everyone. There you go. Thank you ever so much. Thanks, everyone. I'll let you know what the diagnosis is. Yeah, you better. Otherwise, there'll be hell up, mate. There'll be hell up. Unless we don't know. Right. Without further ado, I don't need to buy any more Virgin Galactic. I've just done it. I've just bought it 1,000 shares at 144. I'm happy with that. Another 10% discount. Right. Let's get straight to it. Loud work. Loud work. Here we go. So for the next few minutes, 10 minutes in fact, it's not supposed to be entertaining or funny or anything like that. It's a service to the members. That's what this is. A member can request a special review, and that's what I'll do. Okay, here we go. And Digital Bridge. Digital. DBRG. DBRG. Okay, here we go. Ready now. It took a little while. Digital Group. I haven't even put the time in. I'll put 30 minutes. That'll do. I can find it because I'll make a video from it later. 30 mins. DBRG. Okay. DBRG, Digital Bridge Group. I'm doing a full review, or at least a back test review. If you're one of my members, you can request me to do this live on the show and then make a video from it. So if you are one of my members, request a back test and you can have it. We are looking at Digital Bridge Group. It's the first time I've ever looked at it. We're going to look at what I think of the company, what it is, does it have potential, what's its likely outcome, how I feel as far as an investment for myself, a price target perhaps. We're not going deep dive into the financials. We are looking at the fundamentals, what it is. We're comparing it to the S&P 500, looking a bit at the history, some basic information, but it's an introduction for the very first time to Digital Bridge Group, and I am actually reading it for the very first time as I talk to you. So here we go. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. This is the first time, brand new. We've never done Digital Bridge Group before. Let's have a look at it. So what is Digital Bridge Group? I've got their website here. The website looks very exciting. Accelerating the digital revolution. Okay, let's have a scroll down and have a little look at what the company is. Digital Bridge is a leading global alternative asset manager dedicated to investing in digital infrastructure, data centers, fiber solutions, macro cell towers, edge infrastructure, small cell networks. Need for faster connectivity, high demand for digital infrastructure. Network demand is mission critical. Built around a unique vision. 72 billion under management, 47 portfolio companies, 100 plus digital infrastructure professionals, and 25 years of results. Okay. That's the website for Digital Bridge Group. Let's now look at a bit more detail. We can just zoom into this information here. Will give us some information on Robinhood. It's a little bit of a breakdown. A digital group infrastructure company that engages in investing in digital ecosystem, including cell towers, data centers, fiber, small cells, and edge infrastructure. We've just spoke about. The first thing I like to do is know who the CEO is, so I go and find out who that is and see what their experience is, what they've done, what they've achieved, and how they're going. going and all the rest of it. Employees 300. Okay, it's based in Florida, Boca Raton in Florida. Been around since 1991. Let's have a look. Market cap of 2.6 billion. Price to earnings down 7.83. So it's that means it's currently losing money. So it's negative on price to earnings ratio because they're actually losing money. It does have a dividend yield though, 0.26. Not very much. Sounds a bit like Apple. Apple's around about that. It's low. 52-week low is 1844. Its high is 1844, and its low is 999. Now let's have a look. Now the analysts have given it a 100% buy rating. No sells, no holds, 100% buy rating. Well, that's always encouraging, but you can't just go on that because it would be too easy, wouldn't it? Anyway, how are they doing over time? They used to back in 22, they were losing $1.84 on a share. That popped up to nearly flat, and that was the expectation, was to be flat, but it was a massive miss. In 22, Q2, things improved. They were still missing, but they were getting better. Q3, they fell away a little bit, but in Q4, 22, they beat. But Q1, they lost again by a huge margin. I don't like this extreme volatility between missing and beating, but it could be due to investing in the company. So they're making money and then they're reinvesting. Q2 23 they beat, and now we're waiting for the 1st of November, which is next week, to look at the earnings to see how they do. Their expectations hasn't increased or decreased, so it's pretty flat on expectations. Now it's interesting to note that last quarter we did beat. The earnings, the expectations is slightly increased. Will they beat again? That would be good, of course. Now, one of the things I like to do is, it gets overlooked, is look who is investing in the company. Why do I do this? Because if you look at who's investing in the company, it gives you the trading sentiment. It gives you an indication on how the stock will be traded, because at the end of the day, depending on who's buying and selling the stock, that gives you an idea of how it's going to move. If it's owned by, for example, people who buy Mullen, then get ready for a bumpy ride. If it's owned by people who buy the S&P or Apple or Amazon, you can give it a bit more weight. So let's have a look at it. Invesco Mortgage Capital. Don't know much about that one, or Lithium Capital, but I do know about Ford. Old style, old school type of investor. Always loses money though. Over the last 5 years, you're down, you're making no money on it, but it's a favorite. Some people like it. I don't actually know why you'd like it. I think a lot of people get paid in dividends and stock options when they work for Ford. That's probably the people that own it. I don't know why you'd buy it. So that's a concern. If it was Tesla, different ball game, but it's Ford. Energy Transfer, don't know much about those. I know a bit about Tilray, and that is a bit of a scare. That means it's going to be volatile. People that buy Tilray tend to be very scalpy type people. They're in and out, a bit more like gamblers. Plug Power, the same. So it's got some scary neighbors. Should I put it like neighbors? Scary neighbors. People that invest in this stock also invest in some pretty volatile stocks. I don't know about the other two, so I can't comment. Anyway, let's do a back test. Now, this is important. If you're going to buy something, you've really got to look at it. Oh, before I do, I forgot to look at the chart. Beg your pardon. Okay, so when it IPO'd, you can see we were up. That's typical of an IPO. And down she comes, down she comes, down she comes, goes sideways for a while, pop up, then back down again. So it's quite volatile. That would perfectly understandable with the people that buy the stock. It's going to be that kind of stock anyway. It's got a strong buy at this price. It's still losing money though, so you're not buying anything right now that's making money, and that is the key right now. Now we know some stocks that we have don't make money, but the golden rule at the moment is stocks with value that make money is the way forward because of such high risk. And of course, if they're investing and they're borrowing money, the interest rates is putting a lot of pressure onto these new companies. Anyway, the most important thing, now we kind of know what the company is, what the general financials are. We've not looked at the full financial breakdown, but we've got a basic idea, is we need to look at the back test. Now, this is the most important thing you can do, because you can go from I've gone from 1992 which is a year after its IPO. That way we're not getting the pot. We're getting a bit more, settled in. 1992 to today, until today. Put $10,000 in this or $10,000 in the S&P. Now, of course, the S&P is the benchmark, what you compare against, because at the end of the day, if you make more money on the S&P without any risk and a dividend, why would you even bother buying a growth stock? What's the point? Why have the risk? There isn't no point. However, new companies can have faster growth. That's why you buy certain stocks too, because you've not made enough money to be able to just sit on the S&P or sit on dividend stocks. You need something, all right? So let's have a look. I put 10 grand in DBRG and I put 10 grand in the S&P, 100% portfolio of one and 100% portfolio of another. So it gives me an idea of how I can compare the two. So if we scroll down and have a look at it, let's have a look. Well, $10,000 in DBRG, you've got yourself $3,000 from when it started until today. Well, that's not very good, is it? Whereas in the S&P, you've made double the amount. You've made from 10,000 to 24,000. So it's a no-brainer. One's made 10%, one's lost 12%. Well, it's kind of sorry, not 10%, I beg your pardon. One's more than doubled and the other one's lost. So it's quite obvious which is the way to go there, right? However, let's look at the chart and let's see on certain key dates. We can't go back as far as 2008. We can't see the crash there, but we can see March 2020, and we can see that the S&P, which is in red here, did drop a lot more than DBRG. Now, that could be something to do with the fact there are certain stocks. Moderna did well in COVID, of course. It was provided a vaccine. Peloton did well. Now it's collapsed. We saw Carvana. We saw other stocks did well. Zoom did well because people's behavior was different. So it's good the fact it didn't go down as much. However, if it's got a more resilience in a downturn, then perhaps we want to see what it would do. It would do more in good times. Well, the reality is it didn't rise the way the S&P did. It kind of sort of went up a little bit and then down a bit. So there you go. You can get an indication. So initial look at this without going into the financials, without researching the CEO, without researching the debt, which of course you need to do, I would look at it and go, well, what's the point? I would rather buy the S&P. However, if you know more about this stock, perhaps if it's a favorite of yours, you understand it more, you know the financials are good, you know the debt situation is good, you know the CEO and the management team are very successful in the past and they're likely to do well, and you like it, then maybe. My strategy would be then I would allocate a lower amount of my portfolio because this is high risk, hasn't done very much. I might say I will allow 5% of my portfolio to ride on DBRG. So let's say 5% of my portfolio is $10,000. Let's just say 5%. So I would say, okay, I will enter now because now seems quite a good time. If we look at it, it's quite a good time overall. It's near its low. I would perhaps put 3,000, so 30% of my allocation in. If we get a 5 to 10% drop, I would add a bit more, but I would keep some on hand of my allocation so that way I've got more money to buy if it does drop further. If I then have my full allocation in pretty quickly, I would be looking to try and trim back some, make a small profit. If I'm doing it on my Roth, I'm not paying any tax, which would be a much preferred way of investing in something like this. You're not going to want to hold it perhaps long term. You might want to take some money off the top to do it on your Roth so you won't pay any tax. Trim back a little bit, make yourself 5-10%, and then you've got that money to buy bigger dips, and ultimately then you could end up with owning the stock for free. If it keeps performing like this, just keep trimming off the top, and that way you can manage your, the allocation of your portfolio. That's how I would probably play it. It's not one for me right now. I don't know enough about it, but there we go. We've covered DBRG DBRG for one of our members. It's a full a basic back test without the financials. If you'd like to be a member or anything else, join our shows. Click above my head for more information, and there'll be more links and information in the description. Over here, I'll post some videos which you might find useful in relation to DBRG, upcoming major events. And I hope to see you on another show. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We have got one of our biggest ever super chats in the show. The highest ever super chat was 2 $100 tips. We've had a $100 tip. This is the second highest super chat we have ever had in the show. I can't believe it. Look at this. How fantastic is this? This is one of our gold members, and our gold member today requested a Meta earnings, and we are covering it for our member. This is it. This is the Meta earnings. We are covering it, even though at the time it was not requested by our on our voting system on X. We are doing it because if a gold member requests an earnings, by gosh, you do it. All right. So Jose requested it. So, whoa, hang on.
Mr. Lucas, this is for the giveaway 1 mug and the rest is also for the winner. Good luck everyone and happy investing.
Fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. So what we've got excuse me, what we've got here is Jose. This isn't for me. This isn't for me. It's for a giveaway. Jose Quintana has given $100, and what he said was, and I will repeat on the screen, this is for the giveaway, a mug, and the rest is also for the winner. Good luck, everyone, and happy investing. So this is a giveaway. Now, Jose, just so you... Hang on.
This is for you, Mr. Lucas. Thank you for everything you do for us. Your statistics and knowledge helps us all a huge bit. You're amazing.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. So we're going to be clear now. We are going to do a giveaway. It's going to be a cash prize and a mug. Now, just so everybody knows, you will not be winning $100 in cash, because when Jose sends me a super chat, there is a deduction from YouTube. They charge a commission to use the service. There's a small commission there, and you can all see how much that is. You can Google it yourself. You know exactly how much comes out with that. Then I pay my tax, which is 20%. That's the cash that's left. From that cash, I am then going to buy a mug and mail it to you. So that's the cost of the mug mailed to you. What is left after that will go as a cash prize as well. So now we have that. I will announce the giveaway in the next few days. There'll be a giveaway sponsored by Jose, and it'll be a cash prize with a mug from the shop, mailed to you anywhere in the world. We will cover the cash, we will cover the mug and the mailing to you, and I will set up that competition to tomorrow or the next day as soon as I can. Those of you who are over on TikTok right now, we're giving away a cash prize. You just saw it happen with a free mug. If you want to be in our competition to win a free cash prize and the mug, you need to be up here. Go click in the profile and find the YouTube link or the all links button. Come on in to YouTube in the chat and say, I'd like to be in your free giveaway, and I'll tell you how you can do it. Fantastic. Thank you so much indeed, Jose, for that. And thank you for the tip to me as well. That's very, very kind of you. I can't believe it. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Awesome stuff. So I will set all that up. There we go. I think we've covered all that. Nice one, Jose. Seth, Jose, wow, amazing. Yes, indeed. Wow, very nice. Wow, Jose. Gordon said, why Virgin Galactic go down so much? I've been explaining it all day. I've got lots of videos come out. I've just bought another 1,000 shares at 144. I was all in already. No fun to buy low. No, I understand that. Anyway. We have, if you want to catch up with the Virgin Galactic videos, these are the videos that I put out today explaining all these moves. We have Virgin Galactic flight news. We have the best trade ever from Meta, oversold Enphase, and why I sold at 153 and bought at 153 and sold at 154 and now bought back at 144 as you've just seen. So if you want to go and check out those latest videos, they are on the homepage. You just click videos and you can see, and all the shows are in the upcoming live streams. And right after this show, we have Meta earnings. Meta earnings we are covering tonight in the show. Right. So, let me do this as well. Jose Quintana did a $100 giveaway. Okay, there we go. Awesome stuff. Right. It's time to wrap it up. We've just got a few minutes to go. Virgin Galactic 142. Palantir. The S&P. Amazon. Next Era Energy. Enphase Energy. I bought right down here today, by the way. You may have seen the video. I've said that Enphase Energy was dramatically oversold. I bought right down here another bunch of shares. Look, I'll share with you. 20 shares at 93.30. 99.7. Look, 99, 94, 93. 20 shares at 93.30. It's now 94.45. Fantastic. This was originally just a few days ago, 45, 50% down. And that was when it was at 110. Now I'm 20% down at this level. Massive turnaround, huge turnaround. And with the earnings around the corner, I'm expecting good things. Coca-Cola, one of my best ever buys. I put video after video out over this. One of the best companies to own in the world. Oversold. Went down and down and down. I kept buying and buying and buying. I have now about, what's that? 7, 11, 18, $19,000 worth of Coca-Cola. It's one of the highest. It's the high. In fact, I think it's the highest position I have on my overall my portfolio by a long way. I think it's equal to J&J. That's about 20 grand. But I'm up now 1.86. I'm going to be earning somewhere in the region now about $1,500 a year dividends between this and my J&J, which is fantastic. That's ultimately my pension. If I can get $10,000 of $10,000 a year dividends, that would be great. I'm not saying I can live on 10 grand a year, but it wouldn't be a bad start, would it? And I'm on the way. So there we go. All I've got to do now is afford to hold those shares and pay everything back down and hold them. But then when the dividends pay out, I won't be just using them to go straight in. I'll be finding whatever's at a dip, or I'll be holding it in cash, earning the money in cash, just paying down margin, stuff like that. Anyway, let's read the comments. Nice one, Quintana. Mike, hang on. Nice one, Jose. I was already in buying Google. Yes, I bought Google. I'm back in on Google. I'm down 5%. I did buy 20 shares. I bought here. It's fallen a bit more. It was a good beat. It just didn't beat on cloud, but it beat on overall. It was a good earnings, and I'm happy owning Google at this price. I'm not buying any more just yet. If it went down 10%, I would. I'd probably double my position, but I'm okay with where we are right now. I'm overstretched anyway. So we've got 5 minutes to go. We are going to end the show. We've got Meta earnings tonight. It was requested by Jose Quintana, one of our gold members. So we will do the earnings. Sorry, I beg your pardon. We will do the Meta's earnings tonight for Jose Quintana. Right, I bought a few shares, literally a couple of shares, 11 in fact, of Tilray Brands, because I'm looking now to exit the stock completely. I don't want it on my radar anymore. I don't have any faith in it whatsoever. So I bought a few, because we always get a little bit of news. There's always a bit of a bounce on it. So rather than having one share that was down like 50%, I've got 11 shares down 4%, and I can then trade them out. I'm sure I'll get the money back. You should never chase a stock down just to trade out of it. But in this case, I think it's worth doing. Right. There we go. Virgin Galactic 142. I just bought in 1,000 shares at 144 to add to my position. Google, S&P, Amazon. 3 minutes to go. We'll be covering the earnings of... Oh, I just realized I need to make it back to members only again. In fact, I'll leave it there for a minute. But I do need to send you all automatically to the earnings. So if I click this button here, the video will end and you'll all go directly to the earnings. All right. Cherry is watching me on YouTube. She doesn't know how to be a member of our channel. All right, I will share with you on the screen. This is the homepage of the channel. And if you just look, membership, it's right on the homepage of the channel. Click here and there it is. And now if you're not a member, it will say become a member here. Now you do need to be either on a computer, a browser. You can be a browser on your iPhone, but it does need to be a browser with the desktop version, not the mobile version, if you're on an iPhone. If you're on an Android, it's fine. In the app, you'll see it. But it works everywhere apart from an iPhone on the mobile version. If you are on a desktop version of your browser on your phone, you'll see it, and it's right there. I'll give you the link as well, though. I know you said you're watching, Sherry. Cherry's watching. She's just given me the message in Discord. So I will give it to her now. Here we go. And anybody else here as well, in case she's in the chat. She's let a membership lapse. She wants to be a member again. That's wonderful. Thank you for your support to the channel. Okay. Here we go. 1 minute to go. Few moments to go. We're going to end the show and then we're going to go over to the Meta earnings. Let's ring the bell. In 10, 9, 8, whoops, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has now gone. If you want to sponsor the bell, it's a $20 super chat. You can sponsor the bell, have your name and links below. You can do that. All right, Virgin Galactic 142. Let's have a look. Palantir. Gold. We need to look at Meta. Not that I'm buying it. I don't like the company at all. Let's have a look. Oh, Meta is down today, 4%. Let's have a look. Is it posted yet? Not yet. Here it goes. Starts to... Oh, there it goes. Here goes the opportunity to make some money. Up she goes, trying to push up. Has it reported yet? Let's have a look. People are eager. I'm not buying it. I don't like Meta. It's too expensive again now. Anyway, it was great at $90. It was worth doing, but. Now we're approaching all-time highs again. Not that far off. I don't want to be doing that. Why don't you like Meta? Why don't I like Meta? Well, it's really down to my experience with Facebook. I've got so many issues with Facebook. Where do I start? My experience with Facebook customer service, constantly getting fraudulent activity on my account. I can't ban people who pretend to be me. My reels never earn any money, even though they get viewed. I've stopped posting them because they mark me down as an analyst. Can you believe it? They mark me down as an analyst on Facebook, so I don't earn any money. I provide content, millions of hours of content to Facebook, never earned a penny. Never got paid anything from them. They kept money for years and years and years. People paid tips, the stars, and it never went over the amount to get paid. Then I started making reels, and they were all earning money, or it said so. And then it says, no, you're an analyst, so we're not going to pay you anything. So I thought, well, what's the point of providing all this content? Then all my music I used to stream for years on Facebook, thinking it would do me good. Every single thing is banned because of copyright. YouTube allow it, of course, because they just pay the money to the copyright owner. But Facebook just ban everything I do. I hate the business. I then paid to be verified so I could try and sort it out. The service I got from even paying for it, for verification tick, was rubbish. No one would ever fix it. It was always default replies, and there was no body I could speak to resolve it. My profile account doesn't get to it even says, because you're an analyst and your content isn't acceptable, whatever, potentially fraudulent or scam or whatever. Whenever I talk about something, it gets bunched in with all the Bitcoin fraudsters and all that kind of stuff. So unfortunately, I just can't get any success on it. So for me, it's a personal thing. For me, it's a great business. It makes a lot of money. But it's the biggest social media platform in the world. My job is social media. I would love to be able to make it work. No one works harder. No one's more committed to online service than me. However, I can't get any result out of Facebook at all. They don't pay me anything when I work hard. They ban everything. They copyright everything. They don't share my stuff. No one sees. I've got 5,000 friends, 15,000 followers on my music account. As if 1,000 on my other account. It's ridiculous. I've paid for Facebook ads. I stream all the time, and yet I don't get any views on anything. So it's a complete and utter waste of time. So I can't invest in Meta. They do nothing for me. So even though it might be a good stock to invest in, I just can't do it. I guess it's a personal thing for me. Martyn versus Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, that would be good. Definitely up for that. Forget bloody Elon Musk. Have me involved. And I wouldn't back out like Elon Musk did. I'd be straight up for it. But totally. Yeah. I would just like to be able to have a conversation with somebody at Facebook and be able to resolve the issues. But there is no one to talk to. There is no helpline. And you pay for the premium, verified service thinking you can now speak to somebody, and it's a complete waste of time. So I'm just done with it. I can't be bothered with it. But of course, it's important to show it. It's a mega cap company, and it's relevant to the market. If it does well tonight, the markets will do well, but I can't put my money into it. It's a bloody pain in the arse. Anyway, right, let's wrap up the show. We've got the earnings in a few moments' time. Let's do day trader of the day. Let's do it right now. Here we go. I am down 1.96. Marty's a proper hard man. I did Tough Mudder and London Marathon. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be right up for that. No problem at all. Down 1.98. Down 2% now. All right, so let's have a look. I can't share your comments on the screen. For some reason, they're not coming through on YouTube. We've got a little error tonight, but there you go. It is what it is. I can call it out, but I just can't share it. Can't share my own either. Oh, yes, I can. Hang on a minute. I just realised why. That was my mistake. Yes, I can share it. There we go. Beg your pardon. I can share it. Down 1.98. Come on, then. Make sure you press the red button and you're live and up to date. And... Seth down 9%. I'm right with you, mate. It's a tough. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Virgin Galactic is going down again. I'm glad I didn't buy another 4,000. Look at that. Now it's 141. I can comment, James. Yes, you can. Let me turn that off a minute. No one's commenting, so I'm the winner. James. You said you can't be a YouTube member because you are in the Channel Islands, I believe it is. There is a way around that. James, there is a way around it, and I'll explain it to you. I've been looking into this. If you are in certain places, in certain countries, where you can't be a YouTube member, you can get around it. All you have to do, James, is create another YouTube channel, all right? Just another one, or even this one if you wanted to. Change your location to England, United States. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, to be quite honest. And then you can use, Jersey, Channel Islands. You then just use a VPN to say you're from England, and you just put in you're from England or wherever, and then it will work. People have done that. So it's because the Channel Islands hasn't got a tax arrangement with YouTube. That's all it is. So if you want to be a member, there is a way to get around it. You use a VPN, put yourself as England, and when you set up an account, whether it's this account or maybe you need to create a new one, just put it as England. It doesn't matter, but just don't use Jersey, and it will work, and then you can become a member. Because I've researched it for you, and it's completely possible. Anyway, down 0.55. I took out a bunch of money today on eToro, considering that as a down. Took out a bunch of money today, and ETO is considering that as a down. That's not right. Our God is back. Delph. Martyn, I love you so much. How is your health? I'm all right. I am well. I am very well. Thank you. Let me try that. Thanks. Yes. You might need to create a new account or VPN or whatever you like. But yes, I know people who have done it. All right. Okay. So, down 0.55. Let's give the trophy to Stephen Lewandowski. Stephen Lewandowski, thank you very much. It's time to get off. We're going to the Meta earnings now. This video will take you right there. The link is in the chat above. If you look at the chat above, and you'll see it. All right, you'll see it above. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's get out of here. I will give you the link to the Meta earnings. It is in the channel at the top, but I'll give it to you anyway, just to make it easier. There it is. There we go. That's where we'll be in a few minutes' time. As soon as I end this stream, I'll be right there. And happy plugged recovered. Well, yeah, it's recovering. I doubled my position. All right, congratulations, Stephen Lewandowski. That's it from me. Let's get out of here. I think we've covered everything. We'll be there live for the Meta earnings in a few minutes. Let's roll the credits. We got some decent credits today. Get excited. Here we go. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. Bring that in there. Roll the credits. It's going to be good today. You ready? Here we go. We got a great, we got some new subscribers. Divadis, Tanuskas, and Jose Quintana did a donation for a giveaway, $100 cash giveaway we have to you guys. It's not going to be fully $100. It was done in the super chat. You're going to get a mug. So we're going to buy you a mug, send you a mug, mail it out to you, and then the cash that's left over will go to you as a cash prize. And he also gave me a tip, which is very, very nice indeed. That's it for me. Thank you ever so much for joining me. We're going to be back for the Meta earnings in a few minutes' time. Join me for that. Links above. And there you go. Thank you ever so much. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Thank you ever so much. I'm getting ready for the Meta earnings. See you back in a few minutes for the Meta earnings with me and Mark Zuckerberg fighting it out. Take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto, and each other. Bye-bye for now.